Afternoon, YouTube. This is David, the Georgia photographer, and what I want to talk about today is my channel, because it's the end of the year, and it's kind of when you wrap up what's went on with the channel, and you want to kind of give the direction the channel's going in, you know, that sort of thing. And I've been kind of looking at it and looking at what I've been doing, and looking at what people want to see. You know, and you can just look at the views per video and see what people want to watch. It's kind of interesting to look at that metric. Now that I've got over 100 videos on the channel now. In those 100 videos, you can sort it by number of views on the back side of the channel. I can do all sorts of things with it. If y'all have an account, you can too. You know what I'm talking about. The videos with the most views are all the lens reviews, all of them. Except for a couple where when the D850 came out, that's kind of an outlier. I made a little video about, you know, you should get a D810 and a pile of lenses instead of a D850 body, and it's just, you know, that video went what I would call pseudo viral. It shot up to like 50,000 views, and I only had like 12 videos on my channel at that point or something. You know, it was real early on. Now that I've been doing it for a year and a half or something, I've kind of fell into a groove of what I've been doing. I've been trying to push myself out of my comfort zone. You know, I'm learning things about myself as well. But the channel, I don't want it to fizzle, because I really enjoy doing this, and I want to produce videos that you guys want to watch, you know. And I'm trying to figure out how to improve the quality of the videos. I've got this GoPro now for a vlogging camera, and it gives me super stable footage. I'm about to turn on ProTune, which gives me the gradable version of this footage. I've been shooting in whatever their I think it's MPEG or whatever. I haven't been using ProTune. So I've also been forcing myself to learn a better editing suite. There's a lot of limitations. I've been using iMovie exclusively. I have downloaded all the free softwares out there. I even have some of the paid ones because of my business, and I was real comfortable with iMovie, and it's real user intuitive. You can do a lot of things with it, and I've been doing fine with it, but it does have heavy limitations in certain areas, and those limitations forced me to have to go outside and do things and come back into the program and export it 2 or 3 times, and it just created a burdensome workflow. So I'm forcing myself to learn DaVinci Resolve. After looking at all the film editing softwares on the market, the free version of Resolve basically checks all the boxes. If I was a pro videographer, I would probably go ahead and pay for the pro version, but the free one, it does everything, including color grading. And I've been playing with the color grading stuff some, and trying to learn how to do that too. The software though is complicated, and I'm having to figure it out as I go. So the last video was edited exclusively in DaVinci, and I made myself not cheat and go back over to iMovie for simplified editing, and so I would actually start to learn how to use it. I've had DaVinci on that silly computer for probably the better part of 7 or 8 months, and I couldn't figure it out. So that's why it's so long between the last couple of uploads. Is that whole video I shot last weekend, I did all the editing in DaVinci, and it was painful. But I'm starting to learn it, and it's actually, now that I'm starting to learn some of the keyboard shortcuts and things, it's coming along. But all of that aside, what I want to do is I want to get input from you guys. I reached out early on and asked, you know, what kind of videos would y'all prefer, and y'all said y'all like the mix sort of thing. So, and I kind of like doing that too, so I was doing it. I'm gonna ask it again. What direction do y'all want to see this channel go in? Because we're in this together. You know, it's not just mine, it's not me. Without you guys, why would I even have this? You know, so y'all are just as much a part of this as I am. So let me know, what do y'all want this channel to do? Do y'all want to see more like shoots where I go out and do photo? The YouTuber that comes to mind that does that is Evan Ramp. where he goes out every week and does like a 1 hour thing, and he does street photography in Atlanta. I like Evan's videos real well, so I watch his channel. I'm a subscriber of his. Some of his videos aren't, you know, my cup of tea, but most of them are. He's a real good YouTuber. I really like watching his videos. Another one I like is I think his name's David or Dave, either McKeegan or Keegan, something like that. He's a British photographer, and he does a kind of a tabletop sort of channel, you know, where he sits at a desk. I don't have like a studio space. I don't know if y'all have noticed that, you know, with things like this. The studio space is impossible for me. But that's the gist of it. I just want to make videos that you guys want to watch and that I have fun making. And I've been trying to do a little more environmental, whatever, well, I don't know what the term is, where you go out and do stuff videos instead of being like here at the house. Here I've got plenty of terrain to work with. I have, you know, we got the 20 acres and all. It's just that if you don't spice it up, people get tired of watching. And I just don't want you guys to get bored with the channel because I'm not doing anything new and creative. That's one of the things I want to talk about. Another thing I want to talk about is I want to see if I can come up with better studio grade, I guess, or do my homework better on my reviews. As I go back and I look at them, and they're kind of, I don't know what the word is, they're like half-baked. You know, they're less reviews, more of opinion pieces, but that's all any kind of real review is, short of going to DxO Mark or somebody like that where they're shooting test targets. That's what this video is about. It's just, you know, I've crossed 100 videos. I've got, as of today, there's 690 subscribers. Guys, thank you. That's incredible. That's a lot of people that have subscribed to my channel. With that, this is David, the Georgia photographer. I'm gonna try to get some shots in today with this 28mm, and if I do get some decent shots, I'll put them at the end here. So you guys, if you like my channel, hit that like button, share it around, tell people about it, tell them to subscribe. Let's get these subscribers over 1,000. Let's do that. That was kind of a goal for the 2018 year, was to get over 1,000, and I got to 700. So I feel pretty good about it. You know, for me doing this part-time, not as a vocation, not as a primary means of income or whatever you want to call that. I have a full-time job, so I do this on you know, in the nooks and crannies of time when I'm not spending time with the family. With that, if you guys have any questions, drop them below. If you've got ideas for the channel, put them in the comments. Let me know. I look forward to hearing from you guys. So until later, we'll see y'all. Bye-bye.